guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this look right here. Very pretty, very subtle on the eyes, very subtle on the lips. I just love this look. And yes, very glowy. Mama's glowing to gods today. Mama loves the glow. But yeah, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's get started on this makeup look that we are doing here. We are using, once again, like I said, the E.L.F. in one. The E.L.F. Through the Looking Glass palette, which I love. So let's get started. So first we're going to get started on our face. I like to use the Nivea Man Post Balm Aftershave. And this is perfect for my skin because it keeps, it's like an amazing glow. And you guys can see that I use this stuff a lot. I love this stuff so much. If you see me looking this way, it's because I have a mirror right here. So I like using my mirror. So next I'm going to be using the Revlon Colorstay makeup for a combination to oily skin. This is in 220 Natural Beige, and it says 24 hours wear, but I highly don't recommend that you wear your makeup for 24 hours. Why? Because it's not good to keep your pores clogged for that long amount of time. So I usually don't use this exact brand. I like using Mayballine, the FitMe foundation. Unfortunately, I ran out, and when I went to go buy more, they didn't have anywhere, so this is what I got used. And this stuff does not blend nicely with the Morphe M439 brush. So I do use my Real Technique sponge, and I just pick that up completely. I just pick up that whole glob, and I start doing some dabs on my face, and then just go in and blend it out. I found this is the easiest way to blend out this foundation because it's like really thick. It has a very thick consistency compared to the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is very liquidy. To make sure you get right up into, I mean, not gonna lie, this foundation has great coverage. Blends out very nicely. My face looks, this foundation is too light for my face, and I feel like this foundation is really light for me, but I go over with the powder foundation from Maybelline, which is in my shade, so it kind of helps darken it back up. Because if you look at my face compared to my neck, mama look white, and it looks like that in the camera, but the reason it looks white in the camera is because it has SPF 15, so it has sunblock in it. So be really careful about that. That's why I like to go over with the powder that doesn't have that in it, because if not, you just look like, honestly, you just look like so pale. Like, this is not a good look for me. Next, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay the Weightless Naked Skin concealer. I have the small one because I got it so I can test it out. See how I have to test out a product for more than a day. I can't just buy like the big one and test it out. And if I don't like it, I mean, it's like purchasing like a $30 concealer. So I bought a $9 one. I bought a smaller one, which works for me. As you can tell, this one's a lot darker than my face, but that's okay. Well, actually, it's a bit lighter than my actual face color. And I popped it. I look so pale. It's okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix it because we're gonna go over it right now. But yeah, so just ignore that loss. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Powder Foundation in 220 Natural Beige. See, that's the thing. 220 natural beige, 220 natural beige. You would think it's the same product, but this one's lighter. And so I do like it. Maybe I just need a darker color or something. Ooh. And this is why Mama always wears this cover. I'm just going to set my foundation and concealer with this darker, because I want to look dark, but I don't want to look like face is starting to look back to normal. I always set my under eye area with a lighter concealer. Even though I'm going over it all with the same powder, it's still gonna work because it's gonna look lighter than the rest of my face. You ultimately what? You get yourself together, honey. No, leave that off. Leave it off. Making sure I cover my face. Let's go down to my neck area. Oh, that look a bit better. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in contour. Now, let me tell you about this, guys. Let me tell you about this brush. This brush is amazing for contouring. First of all, the powder I've been using, I use powder contour. I use the contour color from the Mayballine Master Contour Kit. I absolutely love this color, like this color here. I mean, you can tell I love it and I use it a lot. I'm already a fan. This color is just a nice contouring shade. It's a little darker than my skin, but it's not like too dark. So it works really well. And I have been loving it, right? Because I do use two brushes. I'll use this one, I use this one. But lately, this has been my favorite brush to use it for. This is the Morphe E.L.F. brush. Look at this. Look at this. I have been loving this brush for contouring because this brush just chisels your face. So I just like to take it and dab it in there a bit. If you guys are looking for a good brush for contouring, this is a brush. Look, the precision this brush has is just, oh my, look at that contour. Look at that contour. Yes, honey. And then I just go in and dust off excess powder. And the way I like to contour is from the top of my ear to the corner of my eye. Just like so. Go on. And then you do the same thing on my nipples, and this is a good brush. Place it right there and just flick it back. Amazing for you. It's also good for your hairline. Right here. Amazing for this stuff. You know what I like to do? This brush is from Wet n Wild. It's just a blush brush. This brush is amazing. It's hyperallergenic. It's vegan, gluten-free, which I didn't know brushes could be gluten-free, but this brush is amazing. And I'm going to use my E.L.F. Blush palette. This is in the color Light. Take the brush and I just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just like mixing them all together. Remember, tap off the excess. You can just give it a like, yes, honey. Yes, honey. And then the way I've been doing it, back here, I've just been doing from here back to kind of draw my face back instead of all forward. Because with this haircut, y'all right now. So look like you're wearing blush, but you're not because it's just so far back. That's just gonna pull you. Okay, so now we're gonna go. I always skip highlighter because I like doing my highlighter last, so we're just gonna skip to this right into our brows. So let's get started. What I've been loving for my brows lately is the NYX brow powder and the brush I love to use. Now let me just say, this brush, yes, it's costly, but amazing. This is a Merlin Norman brush. I love this brush. This is the only brush I use for my brows ever, and I've been just loving it. I've been dying with it. The brush is amazing. So I pick up the powder, and then I just go and brush out my brows real quick. Now we're just gonna start in for and just draw that. That's literally how I do my brows. You guys want a brow video? Let me know. Jesus. A little more closer up. And I can stay in natural lighting. Then I take the darker shade out of that palette. This is what I use. I go right here and start to make that outer corner. Just like so. And then I just go back in one more time with the spoolie and spoolie that out. And that is how I get my brows. Everybody's always asking me, how do you do your brows? We love how you do your brows. Voila! Yes, honey. So now we're going to move on to the actual eyes. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but I will give you guys a closer view of what it looks like. I'm going to list of names on the back and who they belong to. So we have Alice, Mad Hatter, Miranda, Elizabeth, and Time. It's just really cute, like black and white. Underneath it's black and white. Like, this is just beautiful. But here are all the shadows. They are gorgeous. These shadows are beautiful. It does come with a double-sided brush, a double-ended brush. One for like packing on color, one for blending colors out. Do you see this? Do you see what happened here? Look at this. Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna take Dormouse. Dormouse is gonna be what's in my crease. I'm doing a natural look today. And I'm using that on the Morphe, or sorry, on the Real Techniques Dome Blending Eyeshadow Brush. I love this brush. Just works so well in this crease. I have another one and I just don't know where it's at. Well, I do know where it's at, I just don't feel like getting it. Sorry, I know that's really bad for you. In with this on my crease. As usual. So once I have that in my crease, I'm going to set my brush down. So that is just how Kingdom looks. Let me show you guys. So this is what Kingdom looks just by itself. the lid with Dormouse. Next one I will take is a Duchess. And actually, Duchess, I think I'm just gonna pop right there in the center. Look at how that looks a lot better. Oh yeah, I like how that looks a whole lot better. Gives it a more like nice little pink center. That's how that looks so far. So let's do that on the opposite side. As you can see, I'm going around in circle motions just to get that nice little like highlight in there. Ooh, honey. Now, another way to get that to really stand out, you take setting spray. You could take the MAC Studio Fix. I'm just gonna take setting spray. I'm gonna wet my brush, but actually, yeah, let's wet our brush. Wet your brush. And then pick up that color. Pick up Duchess. It's just gonna make it look a little more metallic. So when you look down, you're gonna see that pigment and how pretty that's gonna look. It's just gonna look really pretty. And I'll show you. Let me show you what I mean, because this just looks so pretty. See how you can now see that really well on both eyes? And that is what we want. Now what I'm going to do is with the other side, I'm going to take a little bit more Kingdom. Like, kind of blend that out. We're going to go into the crease, into the inner corner. Kind of like a halo eye effect without actually giving us a halo eye. This looks really pretty. Now what I'm going to do with the Morphe M222 brush, I'm going to take a little bit of Chessboard, which is this matte brown color right here. That's the great thing about this palette. 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades, rest are shimmers, and I love it. So with the Chessboard, I'm just gonna test out that right in this outer corner. I really want the outer corner and a bit of the crease to be darkened. I want it to look, I want it to have a much deeper setting than anything. So we're really gonna help bring this out, and it's just gonna look really pretty. And you're thinking, why are you taking like a pencil brush? Because I want precision. When you want precision, you want a pencil brush. But don't worry, I'm gonna actually go in and blend it out because I don't like when it looks so harsh, but at the same time I kind of do. Right into that crease. And this brush is good for crease because you can really get in there Who doesn't want a nice crease? I know mama does. I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush with no additional product on it, and I'm just going to start blending that out. The way I blend is windshield wiper, circles, windshield wiper, circles. Now, yes, this windshield wipers circle techniques, Jaclyn Hill does it a lot, and I love Jaclyn. She is just an amazing person. Also, to those haters who have been hating on her lately, leave her alone. Honestly, no one wants to be hated on. Like, I don't care. If you guys have an opinion about me, good. Everybody has opinions. Like my grandfather said, everybody has opinions, and some opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them, and sometimes they stink. But seriously, leave her alone. Like, she has enough stress to deal with without you guys, like, bugging her about everything. It's a very simple look. Not too hard. Eyeliner. You gotta move on to eyeliner. I'm going to take my Morphe M250S brush. This is a nice little liner brush. Very amazing for this. I love this. Sorry, I'm looking at my neighbor's house across the street. Some guy's just like popping his head right there. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to dip this in my Maybelline New York Eyestudio gel liner in Blackest black. You guys know this is, well, you guys don't know, but this is my ride or die. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. So I'm just going to take the brush and do a little swirl in here. And we're just going to go along the edge like so. We're going to wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off. Because I don't want too much on my brush, which I always end up doing so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. We're going to line our eyes. I do a simple line. I don't like doing wing. I'm not a big fan of wing liner. I do know how to do wing liner, just I'm not a big fan of it right now. Which I know most of you guys are like, what? You don't want to do a wing liner? No, I really don't. So you're probably thinking, that looks like a good line, but I can see it and it's not. I do go over it with one final step though. You can see like the little crater I've created in here. It's too funny. Look at that. Like, there's a little crater in there from where I use this brush a lot. And I usually flatten the brush. Like if you look at it, it's like flat. Because that's the way I like to use this liner brush. For this look, I like to... Usually I'm good about getting it just like right on that little lash line right there. But today I wasn't feeling it. I do like to pull my lid a bit. Don't ever do this. This gives you some wrinkles, but I do. You can, even if you want to avoid that, take a beauty blender. Take your beauty blender, grab it, and pull. Give yourself a gentle. I like to do it like that. So, but we're just gonna go for it with my finger today because I don't have time for this. I do, but I don't care. Like doing this technique gives you like a fluid. Like so. So you pull it. Do you like to get that So I have a little wing, so I'll go with this one. And then what I also like to do with the liner, whatever's left, I just go right on items. This is the Tarteist, the Tarteist Lash Paint. Stuff is amazing. You literally just like pull it off. It's that amazing. She's so cute, and I love the little one. It's so pretty. It's a tiny little one because it's a sample. So, but I've been loving this mascara for the past 2 weeks. This is all I've been using. Mascara. Now here's a little trick. If your mascara gets too dry, add in some eye drops, or take a nice hot mug of water. You're gonna want to sit this in there. What's gonna do is gonna help loosen it. It'll just methods of highlighting. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. This is the blush and highlight. So the blush are the top two, and the two middle ones are highlighter. And they are just a very pretty colors. These are so hard to show you. There we go. So there they are, and then these are the blushes. These are the highlighters. I've been using that one. I've been using my baby. This is my baby. I don't care what anybody says. This is my baby. This is the BECCA Cosmetics highlighter. Shimmering Skin Perfector Press Highlight and Champagne Pop. Jacqueline Hill, if you're watching this, I love it, girl. This highlighter is just so amazing. So pretty. Just love it. And this is how I've been wearing it. I find this white shade is kind of like Becca's Pearl, which I love her too. So I just take a little bit. This white shade. White shade here. And I make circular motions right here on my cheeks. So. And then I go back. Right on top. Right on top. Because Mama wants to glow. Now, for a while, I was using this palette a lot. Just for my highlight. And I was just using this palette but you can see the reflex of gold in it. And then Champagne Pop. So Champagne Pop is gold. This is like this is like an in-between color. Not a huge fan of it, but yeah. I'm already glowing to the gods, but yeah, oh hell no, y'all better not break. My palette has broken maybe 10 times already, and I just go in and fix it twice a day. I'm going with Champagne Pop now. Right on over that. Right on over. Mama likes to glow. What can I say? I love to glow. I'm like Jeffree Star. I like to be shiny. Then people look at me and go, ooh, shiny. That was just funny. I said, ooh, shiny. Oh, honey, look at that. Mama's glowing to the gods today. You're gonna glow to the gods, honey. And then what I like to do is I actually like to take Champagne Pop alone. I'm gonna use my Morphe M222, my Morphe M421 brush, not 222. This is 421 brush, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Champagne Pop. I'm gonna pick up some Champagne Pop. My palette, like my powder's starting to break, which I hate when that happens, but I just like to pat it down. And I did drop it, so that's probably why. Dust that off, bitch. Dust it off. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm actually going to take right here. We want to glow to the gods today. BUXOM. Let's go with this lip gloss. This is BUXOM's full on lip cream in the color Dolly. Now let me see. I'm absolutely in love with this color. It's the perfect mood for this look, and it's just gonna look really pretty. I mean, really pretty. The only mirror that I probably have clean is this one. Look how clean our mirrors. Brand new. Let's do this. Dolly. Dolly's just a pretty. I live for Dolly. Ta-da! I absolutely love this lipstick. This lip gloss. And then we're just gonna set it all with Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I have the small one because they didn't have the big one. I was very upset when I went and bought it. Very upset. They didn't have like any. They didn't have this one. They didn't have the Slick. They didn't have Chill, which I'm ride or die for the Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Like, honestly, let's talk about it. I'm ride or die. But this is the only one they had, so this is what I'm gonna be using. And one more forgot, look. Yes, son. I'm crazy. I do this like it says 2 to 4 times and then Mama needs her makeup to last all day because Mama big girl. Beautiful makeup look. And I want to see pictures of you guys recreating it. So if you guys have these palettes or have something similar to it, guess what? Go and recreate it. Trust me, honey. I'm a fan of drugstore products. Everything I pretty much used today was drugstore products except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of high-end products, but I will use them. So definitely recreate this look if you guys have colors that are similar to it. Like I said, this is very similar to Pearl, and I want to say another BECCA shade. I can't remember. Sorry, my stomach is growling. I'm starving. Let me see if I can pick up this gold. Oh, there's the little gold piece, but It just goes back. So definitely go recreate this look. Tag me in it. Let me know how you guys feel. Tell me what you guys want to see. This is, like I said, this is an introduction makeup tutorial. Let me give you guys a close-up of the look. Some good lighting, because good lighting is key. Mama is glowing to the gods right now. This shirt is literally low cut. That's why I wear this little, my kimono over it. Definitely being really well, think what you guys want to see. I am always willing to recreate things for you guys. I do have another makeup look I will be recreating online. I saw Shannon XO do it, so I'm gonna do it too because I love the look. I did it once for work and people fell in love with it. They were like, your makeup? I was like, I know. I was like, but yeah, definitely let me know. Okay guys, sorry it was kind of long, but I love ya. Bye guys.